All right, so part 5, we'll be solving linear equations and inequalities. So we've done this before. Number 1, okay, so I see a number in front of the parentheses. We'll go ahead and distribute that. So 6x plus 15 equals negative 7x. And then negative 7 times 9 should be negative 63. Okay, so add both sides by 7x. So 13x plus 15 equals negative 63. Minus 15 minus 15. So 13x equals negative 78. And then I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by 13. So x is equal to negative 6. Number 2. Okay, so we got to be careful with this one. That minus sign needs to be distributed, right? So 3p minus p plus 9. So negative times p is negative p. Negative times a negative is a positive. And here we'll distribute. So that's 2p plus 10. Ooh, 3p minus p. That's 2p plus q equals 2p plus 10. Oops, I didn't mean to say q. This should be a 9. There we go. So 3p minus p is 2p, and then there's plus 9. All right, I'll subtract both sides by 2p, and I'm left with 9 equals 10. But folks, this is a statement, but this is a false statement because 9 does not equal to 10. So this means no solution. Number 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that 2 over 3x by itself. I'll add 1 on both sides first. So I have 2 over 3x equals x plus 13. Now, I really don't like this fraction. So in order for me to get rid of it, see this little denominator here? Okay, well, what we're going to do is multiply everything by that number. And then we're going to distribute to each term. Okay, so bear with me. So 3 times 2 over 3, that might be a little difficult, but here's the thing. What's 3 times 2? Well, 3 times 2 is 6. Now, you know that that's 6. What do we need to do next? Well, 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3 is what? 2. So it's 2x equals... Okay, so 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 13 is 39. So, subtract both sides by 2x. I know that's weird. That's going to be 0 equals x plus 39. Subtract, negative 39 is equal to x. You can solve it differently. I really don't mind, but there you go. Number 4. Okay, do I distribute the 2 or do I distribute the negative 2? Well, if you guess the second part, you are indeed correct. So we're going to distribute the negative 2 to each term. So 5x minus 8 minus 2x equals negative 11. Please do not do negative 11 plus 3. That's incorrect. Remember, number in front of the parentheses, handle that first. So positive 3 times 1, that's 3. Positive 3 times x, that's 3x. Ooh, look at that. We can combine the like terms here. So 5x minus 2x. Okay, so we have negative 8 minus 3x. And then here we can combine the like terms. Negative 11 plus 3 is negative 8 plus 3x. So I'll go ahead and add both sides by 8. So negative 3x equals 3x. So what's going to happen is that if I divide both sides by negative 3, okay? So we have x on the left-hand side, and then 3x divided by negative 3, we have negative x on the right-hand side. Or if you wanted to, I can go ahead and divide both sides by x, and they'll cancel each other out. Negative 3 is equal to positive 3. And the other one was what? Positive x and negative x. Look at that. These are statements. You might get one or the other. This is not true. So what does this all mean? No solution. All right. Okay. 1/3 of 2x minus 7 equals 4. I don't like that fraction. What do you think I'm going to do? Well, we are going to multiply both sides by 3. Let's just go here. Let's just do this. We're going to go ahead and distribute. So what did I say? If you have 1/3 times 2x, you're going to do 1 times 2, right? That's 2. And then divide by 3, slap on the x. And then 1/3 times negative 7, that's negative 7/3 equals 4. I don't like the fraction, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply everything by 3. So if you distribute to each term, the left-hand side of the equal sign, right, it's just 2x minus 7 equals, and then don't forget, 3 times 4 is 12. Add 7, add 7. So 2x equals 19. That's 9.5. 2x plus 8. Negative 5x plus 15 equals 32. Combine. What is that? So it's 5. That's 23. Oops. 23 equals 32. Subtract. So negative 3x equals 9. So x equals negative 3. Okay, folks, if I'm going too fast, please make sure that you pause and just rewind, and then hopefully you're all caught up. Let's take a look at number 7. All right, so we're dealing with inequalities. Remember, when we divide or multiply by a negative, we need to flip the sign. So we're going to add both sides by 18. So here I'm left with, 18 minus 5, that's 13, which is greater than or equal to negative q. I'll divide both sides by a negative 1. So that's negative 13. Then we flip the sign, and then q. So negative 13 is less than or equal to q. But here's the thing, q is on the right-hand side, so we're just going to rewrite this as q is greater than or equal to negative 13. So then since we have negative 13 as our main character, this is a greater than or equal to, so we're going to have a closed dot, and then we're going to shade it to the right. And if you wanted to, we can write the interval. So close bracket, negative 13, comma, positive infinity. Number 8, we'll subtract both sides by 700. Okay, so 4 minus 700 is negative 696, which is greater than or equal to negative h. Divide both sides by negative 1, so 696 is less than or equal to h. We're going to rewrite that. We're going to rewrite this so that h is first, then the sign, then the number. So then here we have a closed dot, and we're shading to the right. Okay, number 9. First of all, let's get this by itself. So I'll subtract both sides by 3.46. And this is great because once we subtract this, well, 6 minus 6 is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, and then 9 minus 3 is 6. So you're really just dealing with 6, right? So this is what you have. And then I'm multiplying both sides by 1.69. Okay, so if you have no idea what the heck happened, this is s divided by 1.69. What's the opposite of division? Multiplication. So I need to multiply both sides by 1.69. So s is greater than, well, what's 6 times 1.69? That's 10.14. So 10.14 is the main character. It's an open dot because it's just a greater than sign. And where are we going to shade? To the right. So if we were to write this as an interval, this is going to be regular 10.14, comma, positive infinity. And I forgot to do the interval for number 8, so square bracket 696, comma, positive infinity.